up, and it seems that no expense is being spared. What more is known about this glittering event set to happen in the coming hours after the meeting at the Oval Office?
Yeah, well, all smiles and very friendly, warm atmosphere between the two leaders and their two wives as well. Those four, they did have a private dinner last night as well. Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron tucking into some ice cream, but that will be nothing compared to the state dinner that you referenced taking place on Thursday evening with those lobsters coming in from Maine on the US East Coast. There's also going to be lavish desserts and pastries put forward and beef as the main course. So there will be surf and turf, no expense spared for the gourmet-loving French president, along with Joe Biden and Brigitte Macron also in attendance at that state dinner.
And again, we are looking at these live images on the red carpet right now. But it's not just about the optics, is it, Ross? What constitutes a successful trip for the French president at this juncture?
Well, this is his second state visit to the United States since he became president in 2017, the first in 2018 when he travelled to the USA and met former President Donald Trump. That was certainly a trip full of optics. There was the bizarre moment when Donald Trump appeared to try to flick some dandruff off Emmanuel Macron's shoulder. Some kind of macho power play is how that was interpreted. And then we have now, 4 years later, the second state visit, because Emmanuel Macron was re-elected, Donald Trump wasn't, and so it's with Joe Biden this time. But it's shown that Emmanuel Macron is able to host a Republican president, as he did for Donald Trump, go to visit a Republican president, as he did with President Trump, but also to be able to mould the policies, to be able to conduct a successful visit when there is a Democrat president in the White House. There are certainly more areas of alignment. There's certainly a friend for Emmanuel Macron when it comes to the more environmentally minded Joe Biden in the White House overall with his green policies. The two men very warm, very friendly. A lot of backslaps last night from Emmanuel Macron to Joe Biden when they were walking down the stairs. He's been trying to show that there is that connection between these two old allies based on history, but also based on future, and looking forward to work together on areas like Ukraine, China, the climate emergency. There will be some tough talking, though. We see those warm optics on the red carpet, behind the closed doors, in the Oval Office. When they do get down to this bilateral discussion, it won't be long before the Inflation Reduction Act and all the controversy around that comes to the table. So there are going to be some tough questions for both sides to try to answer. But overall, what will constitute a successful visit is just the reaffirmation of those ties between Paris and Washington, and showing how closely they're aligned in lockstep, the Macron administration with the Biden administration working together on a range of issues.
Certainly those warm interactions continuing right now on the red carpet outside the White House. Live from Paris, Ross Cullen, always appreciate your insight. Thank you so much. A volcano in Hawaii has been erupting for 4 days, ending its longest quiet period in recorded history. Experts say there is no real threat at this stage. Our Sean Fittle has more.
This volcano has been a hot topic for 4 days. It is Hawaii's Mauna Loa. It is the largest active volcano on the planet.
It's the first eruption of Mauna Loa for almost 39 years at this point. And it's not unexpected in the sense that Mauna Loa is probably one of the more active volcanoes on the planet, but it's also, I don't think it was expected to happen right at this moment, although there have been signs that it was heading towards something new based on some of the earthquakes that they measure underneath the volcano.
Upon eruption, gas, ash, and lava shot as high as 25 meters into the sky. The volcano is more than 13,000 feet above sea level, located on the island of Hawaii.
One of the big things is going to be how the eruption develops, whether it peters out or whether new vents open on the looks like the northeast rift of the volcano or at the summit. So if more rifts start opening, there might be more lava flows that come with it.
The volcanic activity is ongoing. The lava is contained at the summit, but this may change.
So there's the potential for lava flow hazards if the eruption continues and lava flows can make it that far down the slopes of the volcano. So there's a number of hazards, nothing right now that would be, life-threatening, but if the civil defense in Hawaii